So we're here with Maggie Philbin, the CEO of TeenTech. We've had an awesome day as Generation Tech covering the event for Ravensbourne. So thank you, Maggie, for having us. Could you just tell us a little bit about TeenTech, perhaps for those that were not fortunate enough to be here today, please?
Well, TeenTech is a way of bringing together all that is exciting in technology and science and engineering and sharing it with young people so that they can really see the opportunities which are there for them. Because I think, and I don't think it's just young people, quite frankly, I think most people have really narrow ideas about what working in tech or working in engineering is actually about. So this is about making it live and real and putting flesh and blood on everything, and most importantly giving them the opportunity to really get hands-on, to give us that sense of achievement, the sense of achievement that you might get if you're, I don't know, you're doing a bit of coding and everything's going wrong but then you crack it. And that you know, one of the things that often gets fed back to us after TeenTech events is how students really grow in confidence, because they try out so many things and they completely lose their inhibitions by the end of the day, and they're up for anything. And we want them to carry that back into school, so that perhaps students who might sometimes be a little bit reticent about volunteering to do, whether it's projects or simply in some instances putting their hand up because they've got the answer to a question, that they realise it's fine to do it even if you're wrong, because guess what, you know, the earth doesn't stop spinning. So the event works on many different levels, really. It's about helping them see opportunities. It's about making them aware that they belong in this world. They're often described as digital natives, but we want them to be digital creators.
Yes.
And they can be in there. They've got the enthusiasm. They're halfway there, and they've probably got more knowledge than they really appreciate. And it's just another step that they need to take.
That's fantastic. I was really interested, and it was great to hear as well that all the children's ideas are almost copyrighted in a way to them. Perhaps you'd just like to detail that, how that works a little bit more, please.
We take young people's ideas really seriously, and we, whether it's in our design and app challenge, whether it's in the game challenge, or whether it's the ideas that come forward for the TeenTech Awards, and we ask mentors and sponsors to respect that. In fact, they sign NDAs. So that students, they might work on a project for a number of months, supported by a mentor, but the idea is that it belongs to the students. They're the people who've had that idea. And with the TeenTech Awards, what we wanted to do was, this day is great for awakening enthusiasm, but we wanted them to carry on. So by giving them a project, which is a real life-based one, so come up with a great idea that could transform transport or education or healthcare, then giving them support, because often if you're 12 years or 13 years old and you've come up with an imaginative idea, progressing it can be really hard work unless you've got an amazing teacher and an incredibly supportive school. And we want the awards to be a level playing field, so that it kind of doesn't matter if those things aren't in place, because we can provide mentors and universities and innovation days to help support your idea and take it forward, but all the time protecting it and helping them understand, right, well, okay, if you want to get feedback on your idea from a lot of people, you might want to think about the way the bits that you choose to share and the bits that you might not choose to share, just because that's the real world.
If this event wasn't inspirational enough for the pupils, obviously the awards ceremony as well, and the fact that they can get to go to Buckingham Palace, I mean, that certainly should be inspiration to get the creative ideas flowing, and the prizes that are on offer. So I think we're going to see some really great things. Just one final question, Maggie, before I let you go. What's been your biggest surprise of today?
I think I always feel, really, at the end of the day, slightly cheated that I haven't been able to have a go on many of the activities. But I was just walking around, and the thing that I am always just so awestruck by is the effort that companies put into their activities. They really think them through. There were some wonderful activities, just giving some of the students perhaps their first taste of programming, and so they were programming these balls that were hurtling all over this stadium. And it was just wonderful to watch their faces when they were able to do it. And I was thinking, oh, I really wish I could have a go at that, because it really brings programming to life. And then simple things like that production line that Leyland Healthcare do, where they can see the manufacturing process, because I think, well, many people don't really understand what happens in manufacturing, and that again just brings it to life. And the kids take it so seriously, and so they should.
Hands-on learning, absolutely. And
Hands-on learning.
And I've learned something today as well.
What was that? What did you learn?
Well, about the manufacturing process, for instance, and how that worked. It was just great to cover it and see the insight into industry and innovation and the challenges, obviously, in the future as well. So it's been a really, really good day, and thank you very much again.
No, and a massive thank you to you, because it's been great watching you guys working as well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing those websites.
We look forward to sharing that with you then. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.